Using my deductive skills, I deduced that Vega would never be able to make the money he wants through savings. He was going to need a better way to make money, and we were going to need a faster way to educate Marshall. I phoned my associate, Connor Chilton. I explained the situation to him, and he agreed to take Marshall to a mutual friend. Connor, I trust that you'll be able to take it from here.
Yes, sir.
Who's this?
Follow me.
Mr. Walker kept on saying equity investments. What does that mean?
Corporate stocks.
Corporate stocks?
Stocks are shares for a company. If you own a stock, you own part of the company.
You mean he can buy an entire company?
He could, but he would probably just buy part of the company. A stock gives the shareholder a very small amount of ownership of the company's returns and assets.
The returns in what?
Assets. Marshall, let's be mature.
Okay, but what does that mean?
It means when the company makes money, so do the shareholders.
And that when the companies lose money, the shareholders lose money as well?
Exactly. There's a lot of short-term fluctuation involved with equity investment. The market can change overnight and you can lose a bit of money in a short amount of time.
But if he goes forward in time, he could bypass all of the fluctuations.
Exactly. Maybe you're not as dumb as Ryan said you were.
What?
Never mind. Vega does run the risk of the companies in which he invests going bankrupt, but he can counter that with simple diversification.
What?
Diversification. It's when you buy more than one stock, so if one or two tank, you still have a lot of money.
Like not keeping all of your eggs in one basket.
Exactly.
Do you think he has enough money for that?
That's a good point. Most people don't have enough money to properly diversify, so I doubt that Vega would either.
Are there any other kinds of investments he could use, like with lower risks?
I don't think... Bonds!
James Bonds?
No, a fixed income investment. It's when someone loans a company money to fund a project. Say an airline company needs a new plane, so they would float a bond and people would give them money.
So what do the people gain from that?
Part of the agreement of a bond is that the company pays the investor over time with interest at a percentage of the original investment.
Oh, I get it. So if I give them $100, then they'll give me, say, $5 with interest for the next 20 years?
Yes. And at the end of the term, you get your loan back, assuming that nothing happens to the company in the meantime. Sometimes companies don't repay their bonds.
So potentially higher return than savings account, but not as high as stocks, with some fluctuation between the two. What do we do?
We figured out how he's going to go about his investment, then we go from there.
Okay, how do we do that?
We go inside and we talk to Graham.